Sages of Naimisaranya, hear to what I say with devotion. Parvati Devi, on hearing to Lord Shiva's words, felt ashamed for scolding him. Looking at Lord Shiva, who said, "Come, let us go to our home," she said, "Devati Deva, show mercy on me. Let me go to my father's house. After that, let us get married at our father's house as per the auspicious eminent rules framed by the Brahma Siddha Purushas. That will be a great honor to my father's house and the family life he leads." Parvati said so through her friends. With a cool mind, Lord Shiva looked at her and said, "Parvati, may it happen as you wish." Saying so, he disappeared from there. Parvati, along with her friends, reached her father's palace at Himachal. On knowing their arrival, Parvati's mother Meena, along with a lot of servant maids, friends, and relatives, went to receive her. On seeing Parvati, she said, "You have done a great job. We all are purified because of you." On saying so, she showed love. She showed her love by doing archana to Parvati with sandal flowers, gave her gifts, and took her inside the palace. At that time, Parvataraja Himavan's palace was filled with happiness. Parvataraja prayed to Narada and said, "It is best to have a good daughter than to have a bad son." He felt so happy that his family life is very auspicious. Lord Shiva, after giving boon to Parvati and disappearing from there, he came to the holy city Kasi. There he thought of Saptarishis. On realizing that the seven rishis meditated on Parameshwara, wore pearl jewels, and came along with their respective wives. They got their wives, one among them being Arundhati, as a result of their spiritual fulfillment. They all came to the palace where Lord Shiva is and prayed to him. Lord Shiva looked at the Saptarishis who were like sun's rays. Those holy saints were with an illuminating body and family men along with their wives. Seeing that, Lord Shiva thought to himself, "There is nothing to feel ashamed in he getting married." Looking at him, Saptarishis said, "O great God, blessing all with bliss, Ambalavana, you have an infinite Tejas. You are the Bhagavan. We pray to you. You are the Jadadhara. We pray to you. You are five-faced. We pray to you. You have a bright golden colored physique, and you are the Nilaganda with matted hair. We pray to you. You are omnipresent and you are within everything. We pray to you. You are Lord Shiva, existing in the Shiva Rupa and Pranava Rupa. We pray to you." Praising him in many ways, they prayed to him and said, "O God, you are above all, Ekambara. You bless all. How do we pray to you? The penance we did before, the Veda we recited, the yagnas we did, the contributions we gave during auspicious times, the bath we had in the holy rivers. We were blessed with all this after your Divya Darshan. Just thinking of you means one has finished all his duties. That being the case, you yourself thought about us. How fortunate we are. We got your rare blissful darshan, like how it will be for a short man to reach a tall tree's fruit with his hands, as how it will be for a person who was born blind to get back his sight, as how it will be for a dumb person to talk, as how it will be for a poor person to get a treasure, as how a person without legs is able to cross a mountain, and as how a childless woman gave birth to a son. So we got the recognition that we are above all other sages. Order us to do the acts that is possible by us, and that will do good. O knowledgeable sages, you all are capable enough to be prayed by all. I will tell you all the reason why I thought of you and made you all to come here. One wicked Atma, Taragasura, did severe penance towards Brahmadeva and got strong boons from him and causing immense troubles to Devas. I divided myself into 8 forms: earth, water, fire, air, space, sun, moon, and the person doing yagna. I appear in this form not for my benefits, but to help this world. So I like to unite with Shivai, marrying her. Parvati, who is the Shivai, has done a severe penance which is even impossible by great sages. She must get the boon which she wished. So you all go to Parvati's father, Parvadraja's palace, meet the king and his wife Meena, have talks with them and fix the marriage and get Parvati married to me. Parvati is a young, virtuous girl, so ask Parvataraja to get her married to me and fix it. You yourself perform the marriage function, following the rituals in such a way that it will do good to Devas. Rest of the work to do, you all yourself will know. Nothing special that I should tell, said Lord Shiva. Saptarishis were excited much on hearing this. Lord Shiva, who is prayed by Lord Vishnu and Brahmadeva and who is capable of blessing every Atma with Artha, Kama, Dharma and Moksha, wants us to do this job for the good cause of this world. He is the Karta for all the worlds and Parvati is the mother of all the worlds. So, the work we are given is most auspicious. This work should grow like a waning moon. They spoke so to themselves. They prayed to the Lord who has on him the crescent moon and started to Parvataraja's capital city, Himalayas. They reached the city traveling in the sky. Saptarishis were much happy to see that divine city. They spoke to themselves. This city seems to be even more special than Kubera's Aragaburi, Devendra's Amravati, and Atisesha's Yogavati. Palaces were studded with spadikas and gemstones. That beautiful, brightly illuminating palaces filled the heart with happiness. Sunstones and moonstones were sparkling in the walls. Is there anything beautiful in this world equal to such a beauty in Himalayas? As the Saptarishis were surprised and excited, they reached the palace of the king of the mountains. Saptarishis had a tejas equal to that of sun. On seeing them, Parvataraja said to his wife Meena, "Are 7 sons coming to our house? I am a grahastha, so our daughter Parvati only should do puja to them. Only now we became fortunate." As he was telling this, Saptarishis got down from the sky. Parvataraja received and welcomed them and prayed to them, falling on their feet. Saptarishis held Himavan by their hands and lifted him, blessed him, saying, "May auspicious things happen. May auspicious things happen. May auspicious things happen." Parvataraja prayed to them and said, "Wise sages, only today my heart became holy." He gave them seats to sit. On getting their order, he also sat. "Mahatmas, for what reason you 7 have come here? I am fortunate. I have become a person who has completed all his duties. I have become eligible to be praised by all in this world. Why have you all come? I am your servant. Tell me. Any order to me? Tell me soon." He said so, humbly. Saptarishis were much happy. They looked at Parvataraja and said, "Himavan, you are fortunate. You are lucky. Lord Shiva, in the thought to help others, desiring the comforts for all living beings, he wishes to marry your daughter Parvati through us. You accept and give Parvati in marriage to him, the Lord who blesses all the worlds with happiness. No doubt in this. With his grace, your daughter Parvati will become mother of the worlds. This birth which you have taken will achieve its purpose." Parvataraja, on hearing to this, said, "Saptarishis, I should know the opinion of my wife Meena in this matter. Parvati is my physic. She is my prosperity. She is my reputation." Saying so, he discussed with Meena and made her to accept. Treating Parvati as the mother of the worlds, he made her sit on the lap of the rishis and said to them, "Sages, Parvati is eligible to be given as bhiksha to you all by me. I can only afford to give this bhiksha to you." Saptarishis said, "Himavan, we get alms. You give alms. Parvati is the dana you give. What is best than this? Saying so, they looked at Parvati and blessed her, saying, Parvati, you give comforts to Lord Shiva. They held her hand and said, auspicious things are going to happen to you. All your people are going to develop and advance more. Saying so, they fixed the marriage, exchanging plates of flowers, fruits, and tambula. Meena cried. Arundhati, on seeing that, wiped her tears, telling the Ananta Kalyana Gunas of Lord Shiva. Meena longed to hear them. After that, rishis fixed the fourth day from then and with a good lagna for marriage. Deciding on this, they bid goodbye to Parvataraja happily and reached Kasi along with their wives. They met Lord Shiva, said him the decision of marriage talks, and requested for permission to leave to their place. Lord Shiva ordered Saptarishis, you all are doing the marriage works, so come along with all your disciples. Maharshis accepted his order and started. After that, Lord Shiva went to Kailash along with his Ganas for the marriage function. He thought of Narada Muni. Narada appeared before him at once and asked smilingly, Kalyana Sundara, why did you think of me? Lord Shiva said him all what happened. Narada was much happy to hear. At that time, Lord Shiva said the words of Parvati. He said, Parvati did severe penance to attain me. For that, Narada replied, Shankara, you like to be attained by your devotees, and you do that as a vow. You fulfilled Parvati's desires. What is the work that I should do? If you order me, I will do it without any hindrance. Asked Narada. Lord Shiva replied, Narada, I will attain Parvati as you said. You need not have any doubt in this. You should yourself do the work that I say you now. Narada, you should invite and come along with Brahma, Vishnu, all Devas, Saptarishis, Saptamathas, Yakshas, Gandharvas, and Nagas, and all others. All should say, only people who do not like me has not come. Narada prayed to Lord Shiva and started from there. He met all Devas and said them Lord Shiva's order. He returned back to Shiva Sannati very soon.